How many students attended college while you were there?
I'm not exactly sure how many students, but San Diego State is kind of a big school, so I'd say definitely thousands of students, but I couldn't put an exact number on it.
How were your
My class sizes? Class sizes for general education classes, like those classes that all freshmen and sophomores have to take, like everybody has to take certain math classes, everybody has to take certain science classes, and those classes were really big, like probably over 100 students in a big lecture hall. But once you get into your classes that have to do with your major, they're about the size of the all classes, so like 30 to 45 students.
What was your college mascot?
College mascot is Aztec, Montezuma.
What program at your college attract the students to your campus today?
So the big academic programs at San Diego State were business education. They also have a really big child development center, so people who want to be teachers and elementary school teachers, that's really big there. And they have a pretty good criminal, what do you call that? Yeah, those two.
Okay. And then the last question for me is, share one piece of advice you think middle school students should know.
I'd say one piece of advice that middle schoolers should know is that adults know everything. No. Is that it all starts now. So sometimes I think at 11, 12, 13 years old, you think like the choices that you're making now have nothing to do with the adult you, but you could really mess up now and carry it through, to your adult life. It doesn't just, these are building blocks. Like the work that you're putting in now will directly pay off in your adult life. You know what I mean? Like the amount of school you have directly relates to how much money you make. You know what I mean? So like if you're falling behind now, you're gonna fall behind later. That's the best advice, so don't fall behind.
In what 3 ways did going to college affect your life?
Going to college is awesome. It's the best. It's the best time of your life. I wish I could go back. It's so fun. You meet the best friends. You have the best time. You have all this freedom that you never had before. And it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. I played softball at San Diego State, and so that was a really great experience. I went to school on a full-ride scholarship. Basically everything but books were paid for, and it was great. Like the girls that I played with are still some of my best friends, and it was awesome to be able to travel around the country and play softball, and it was good to be a student athlete. It's like, because you're involved with something, and I loved it.
Looking back, is there anything you wish you could have done differently?
I wouldn't change anything. But maybe, what I would have done differently? I didn't start teaching until, I guess I was out of school 6 or 7 years out of college. And I wish I had started teaching sooner. So, because I'd be closer to retirement.
Tell me what your high school experience and how you decided to go to college.
I chose my high school based on, they had this program called the seminar program, which is kind of like a GATE program. And I also chose my high school because they had a really good softball team. So high school, it was awesome. I played soccer, softball, volleyball, CIF champions in one sport, 4-time varsity letter. I was really involved, took all AP classes. I actually went into college as a sophomore because if you take these classes in high school, they're called AP classes, they're advanced placement classes. You can earn college credits. And so I took several AP classes, which put me into college as basically like skipped a year at college, which was really cool. What was the last one? How did I choose my college?
Was there anyone who helped you apply to college?
I was recruited to play softball, so I really didn't have to go through the same application. I mean, I still had to like send in an application, but I didn't really have to do like basically the school came to me rather than me having to go look for the school, if that makes sense. So I didn't have to send out applications to 10 different schools and wait to see who accepted me. I was recruited by the school, and then in November of my senior year decided that's where I wanted to go, so I verbally committed to go there early. So I already knew like where all my other friends were trying to figure out where they were going. I knew like before anybody, which was kind of nice too.
College can be very expensive. How do you afford to do the hobbies?
Just paid for, baby. If you're involved with things, if you're in band, if you play sports, if you can turn that into if you do really well in school, you apply for as many grants as you can, you apply for as many scholarships as you can, and sometimes things, even kids on the marching band can get a scholarship to school, so there's things that are out there that are opportunities where it doesn't have to cost a fortune. I ended up getting lucky that I had that, going, but so I ended up, you hear a lot about, people rack up all kinds of student loans and it's really expensive, and I just got really lucky that I got out of school without any debt. That's it.